Hello everyone, this is the second time I'm shooting this video. I wanted to show you all the plants that I have collected in November. The first video that I had shot landed up being quite hazy. The focus was not right. I did not set up the camera properly. So today I thought that while I was editing, when I saw that, I thought let me just show you the plants. So these are most of the plants that I have collected in November. There are some other plants also which I will show in another video. So the plants today that I am going to show you are mostly Hoyas and some other plants. So all those of you who are new to this channel, welcome. My name is Bidisha and welcome to my journey for the love of plants. The first three plants were sent to me by my Major Mama who owns a nursery, and what better way to spoil me than with plants. So the first plant here is a beautiful Drimiopsis maculata variegata. Now this plant is the variegated version of this one. So he had given me this one. I think it's similar. They grow out of these bulbs, and this one he had given me last year, and I have kept it alive for more than a year. So that is why I was confident enough to get this plant. And after I potted it up, it has already started showing new growth here. I have potted this in very well draining soil mix, mostly using perlite and sand and also cinder. Cinder is that industrial waste of coal, I think. So that is very good for plants like this. This I have not placed it under direct sunlight, rather a bit away from the direct sunlight, because it is variegated, and I have noticed when I just placed it under the sunlight, the variegated portion, the white portion was burning a bit. It was crisping up. So this one is a very beautiful plant and I am excited to grow this. As far as I have read about it and also heard from my Major Mama, these grow out of the bulbs. So the easiest way to propagate is a new shoot coming out of another bulb, just somewhat like alocaceous. The next plant I have is the wax ivy. This is a bit of a common plant, but then every year he gives me this plant. I think this is the fourth year he has given me this plant. He gives it to me during the winter season, and by the time the summer comes and the humidity rises very high, this plant just dies. And I know that I'll get it from him again, so maybe I am a bit reluctant to take proper care also. But I don't know if you have any tips for this plant, let me know. Especially because the humidity here is quite high during summers. It reaches up to 95, 97 at times. So most of the time. So any tips will be appreciated. Now the third plant that he sent me is a Hoya. So what happened is, last time he had sent me Hoya elliptica, and I chopped up that plant, and one of them survived and the other did not. So I thought that let's ask for a backup from him. I asked for elliptica and he's not very good on identifying Hoyas. He sent me this. This one I think this is verticilata, some type of verticilata. I don't know. If you know what kind of Hoya this is without looking at the flower, just at the foliage, let me know. In one of my previous Hoya haul videos, I had talked about a Facebook seller from whom I usually purchase my Hoyas, Bisa Orchid. I think her profile name is Bisa Orchid. I will leave the link in the description box below. So this Hoya is Hoya Mathilde. This arrived in a bit better condition. The only problem was this portion was broken, and that is why I chopped up that portion and I have just put it here, and I think this will start growing roots. Hopefully this will start growing roots. She sent this to me in this pot itself. I just added a bit of my soil mix. That's it. I have not disturbed the roots at all. I hope this does well because I have been looking for this plant all over and it is so cute. I will insert some of the footages of my initial video, though hazy a bit, but hopefully you'll understand how excited I was when I opened the box. This one I was really excited about the moment I saw the leaves. This is Hoya collina, and the leaves are so beautiful. Now it has been about 4 days I think since I have received this plant, and I have just repotted with my Hoya mix. So the roots were a bit disturbed because I tried to remove the cocoa peat, sorry, what coconut, cocoa peat. So probably because of that few leaves got damaged. Now as far as I have read on the internet, this many people find that growing this Hoya is a bit difficult, and it is almost December. I know many people will say that it's better not to buy plants this time, but then Kolkata is always hot. The winters here also are not that cold. So I think this will be fine, but it has dropped a few leaves since I have repotted it. The next one is Hoya subclava. Now this Hoya doesn't have very striking leaves, rather the leaves look somewhat like my Hoya australis, but I have heard that it's quite easy to grow and it grows quite fast. So let's see how this one grows in my care. And finally this Hoya, this made me so excited because it came with a peduncle. In fact, when she packed the plant and she had sent me a picture of the plant, it was in bloom and I was so excited about it. But then the moment I took it out of the packet, the peduncle dropped. Oh, uh, I know this Hoya, that is Hoya nummularioides. Uh, Sorry for pronouncing it in a weird way. This Hoya is a fast bloomer, so that's what I have heard and read, and it has a bit of fuzziness on the leaves. What do you call it? A bit like a cardboard kind of a texture, not cardboard really, but I don't know, what would you say? Sweat? No, sweat would be much softer. I don't know. I have to figure out what would be this texture called. Anyway, this has again beautiful small leaves, and I think I prefer small leaf Hoyas. Let me know if you prefer small leaf Hoyas too. So that's it. Those are the plants that I got this month. Not really, I have a few more, but I will talk about those plants in another video. If you haven't subscribed to this channel, please do so, and if you like the video, give it a thumbs up. See you again next week. Bye. The first three plants I got, the first three plants were sent to me by my